What is going on, YouTube? We are back with another arena video, and today we disembark onto our first ever daily challenge of the new season. Oh boy, am I excited for this because I haven't got to make decks for historic every day for so long. And I love making decks for every single format. It's one of the things that really makes me happy. Really gets me going. So if you enjoy that, go ahead and come back anytime. Sorry, I got distracted. I was looking at the other screen because I thought random.org changed, but then I realized that I didn't have random.org actually put up on the other screen. And speaking of random.org, thank you so much for giving me the ability to use a random generator so that I may make this content today. We are wondering, can we build in two colors? Random.org. Magic conch. We can. We are building a black green. And what? Let's see. Can we concede? We cannot concede. Okay. What format are we building it in? Historic. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you so much, random.org. Can I build a deck that I've already built? Damn it! Ah! I wanted to play Naya Auras. Oh my gosh. All right, we will go ahead. Get you turned back over to here. Cut that. Yeah. You can't imagine the amount of videos that I have recorded just with random.org pulled up, and then I have to like re-record, and it's terrible. So we are going to play in historic. If you are wondering how I do that, brawl is 1, standard ranked is 2, and historic is historic is 3. So we're going to historic. Ooh, I just wanted to play this deck again. I love this deck so much. I have actually not been playing too much Arena lately. I've been focusing mostly on playing Civ. Civ is a game that I absolutely adore. And so we're playing black green. I was going to build a black zombie deck if I could. Let's see. Is there a deck here? I know there's a mono black zombie deck. Ooh, Paluki. One copy of Paluki is not bad in a deck where you mill the absolute hell out of yourself. Okay. I'll take a Paluki. None of this other stuff. Let's see. Deals combat damage to a player. Planeswalker return to your hand. Target creature, Planeswalker card your engraver that wasn't put there this combat. That's not too bad. If you would draw a card, instead look at the top 3 cards of the library and put them into your hand and put the rest into your graveyard. Pay 4 life, gains indestructible until end of turn. How much graveyard hate is in historic right now? Though, you see, I have not played in historic in so long. I don't know how much graveyard hate is in it. I know there's Erebos' intervention. I know there's all that kind of stuff. And this is exile, so you can't actually play him. Play Deathless Knight. Probably want to play Nissa, honestly. Nissa's not bad at all here. The reason is you may put a creature card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of lands you control onto the battlefield from your hand or graveyard with 2+1/+1 counters on it, and she's not bad to have a one of. So this will be kind of our core. And then we're mostly going to play mono black graveyard deck. We'll play Find. Find is pretty good. I used to play Find back in the day. It might not be aggressive enough for standard though. You may put a land card from your graveyard on top of your library. That's not really advantageous. Enters the battlefield, mill 2 cards. Then you may return a permanent card from the graveyard to your hand. That is far more what we're looking at here, but she is, ooh, she's 4 mana for a 2/3. I guess we're only playing 2 of her, and then we could play, so that'll be our 4 copies there. So here's our Gulgari. That's all of our Golgari stuff. We're playing. These are the things we're playing one copy of. We can't really get her back, but we're gonna be playing recovery. So let me grab recovery real quick before recovery. Um, that's right. We're gonna have to play a lot of copies of recovery just because I don't know how much graveyard hate is actually in this game right now, as far as historic is concerned. Graveyard. Go back. We probably want cat. We probably want that. Is that one card in historic where you can, like, if they're playing mill, it'll put all of our stuff. So yeah, looming shaman enters the battlefield. Target player shuffles any number of target cards from their graveyard into their library. I thought there was like a sword or something that if it got milled, it will put itself back into your deck. No. Oh yeah, Gaia's Blessing. Target player shuffles up to 3 target cards from their graveyard into their library. Draw a card. When it is put into your graveyard from your library, shuffle your graveyard into your library. So basically, this is kind of, we only need one of it. This is kind of our fail safe against mill, you know, because we can get stuff out of our graveyard, but we really just don't want them to mill us. We don't need that out. We're gonna be playing Binding of the Titans, get some mill into us, and the rest of the deck is probably going to be black. Pulse Immersive will take. It's a lot of life, a lot of life. We'll take Troll King too. Yeah, okay. I'm good on that. I don't really want Hatchery Spider. I don't really want any of that stuff. Now we're going to be focusing on trying to get some good stuff onto the battlefield. Null Priest, thank you. And we only have a couple cards left, but don't worry about it. We're gonna have to take some of the cards out that I've been taking out. We want one of him in the deck. Yeah, Blood for Bones isn't bad. We don't really have too much mill. We're gonna need Mire Trident probably. We have ways to get stuff back for all of that. Boom, 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 boom. We'll play Erebos' Intervention. And let's see here. Null Priest, Skyclave, Glowspore Shaman, Egon. Yeah. Egon's very good in a Sapperling deck, which you might want to actually build instead of this. But I'm just trying to make sure we don't have any actual humans so that we can play that one mutate card. So let's go grab our Mire Trident, because Mire Trident's going to be really good in this deck. And we might even want to grab Timmy, because Timmy does not... Timmy's really good against graveyard, like decks. Return up to 2 target creatures. No, that's cool. That's cool. We're not worried about that. We do probably need a mass extinction event, so we will play like... If a card would be put onto an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile instead. We'll play 1 copy of Graveyard Hate there, which means we can get rid of... Nah, we'll keep the Erebos' Intervention because of the life. But don't worry. Like I said, we're going to have to go down some stuff. I'm just looking for Shadow's Edict right now. I think that that's just a good card. Except it puts everything... It exiles everything. We need it to be put into the graveyard. Huh. Do I play 1 copy of Command the Dread Horde? It deals damage to you equal to the total converted mana cost. We're not going to be playing Bolas' Citadel in this deck, so probably not. Probably just Aghanim's Awakening and something like a Arlia's Intervention. That might get us where we need to be. We have enough targeted removal, we have enough cards, we have enough everything. We're not playing Sacrifice. We just need Mire Trident now. Where you at, girl? Where you at, girl? I have to type in mill for her, I bet. Eh, Mill. There she be. Yeah, my baby. So we gotta take out 6 cards. No problem. We know exactly where we're going. We're headed for anything that has green on it. Probably fuck you. Yeah. I think 2 Pulse Immersa is pretty good, which means we can probably just go down her. Return a permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield, though. Hmm. I'm thinking maybe we stick with doing one of the big things for right now. And then let's go grab our mixed lands. Man, first deck of the new season is a graveyard deck. Anybody who knows me outside of YouTube is probably not surprised at all. This should still leave me with. Okay, so we're gonna need to grab our this boy because we only have one of those. I know it's sad. It is really sad though. We don't play enough gods to play World Tree, and we don't really need it either. This card isn't too bad, I guess. We'll put it in. We'll put 3 in, sure. We're not playing elves, but giving something -2 can be pretty good. Let's say there's a Dragon Master Ojatai on the battlefield, and you're like, fuck, I can't get rid of that. I don't have an Erebos' intervention. Give it -2, -2. Get yourself 2 elves blockers. They're not going to do anything about that. And I forgot to put the Nylea's intervention in the deck. The guy's blessing is going to be nice because even though we like to get stuff off of our, what you call them, Binding of the Titans, it's not terrible to lose them. Like to not be able to get cards out of the graveyard with Binding of the Titan, I guess what I'm saying isn't like the point of playing Binding of the Titan. I play it to mill them and get advantage because playing these types of decks are fairly slow. Look at this. This is a hand we cannot keep because this is yeah. We have to mulligan because we really need that in the deck. Oh, we're keeping this. You better believe it. We're gonna put Mursa on the bottom of the deck. Submit 1. Put Leyline on the field. Awesome. And it's opponent, so if a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So whenever a creature enters the battlefield, we're playing life gain. Ooh, baby. If we're playing life gain, I need to start out a little slow here. Gonna play Mire Trident, then we're gonna work on playing this bad boy. He mutates for 4. He also costs 4. He's one of the most aggressive costing mutate cards in the game. Don't know if you knew that. Did I turn? Goodness, I just want the music to be louder. Play Swamp, Mire Trident. Wow, all lands. That's terrible to see. Good thing we have 4 in our hand. Like 4 mana total. Forsaken Sanctuary off of an Ixalan card. That is awesome. Look at that. I love that pirate ship. How big is that pirate ship? Oh my god. Whoa. Mono white weenies? Are you serious? Oh. So we're probably going to just try and Boneyard Lurker, even though putting 2 cards into our hand isn't a bad idea either. Boneyard Lurker, whenever it mutates, put a permanent card from your graveyard into your hand, and having a 4/4 on the field is just a better idea than a 2/1 with Death Touch, because we don't care about blocking a bunch of 1/1s. We'll let 1/1s in. We play Pulse of Mirsa until they get 6 damage in off of 1/1s. We don't really give a shit. And there is a Pulse of Mirsa. We don't have any enchantment destruction in the deck. Or artifact destruction. So this could be really bad. So this thing's just kind of been mutating with corpses, right? Like that's the whole idea of this art, is this thing has just been mutating with a bunch of like near dying creatures and turned into this. I don't know what his problem is here. I'm just gonna get a land. Yeah, that's right. He's probably very confused. You see, I don't play in Historic, so I don't know what any decks are in Historic. I just know that I don't want Angel Boy to come down and him be able to make an Angel immediately. I don't want that, so. But it looks like he's playing white-black, and he just doesn't like Leyline of the Void or something. Thank God Pulse Mirsa is in our hand. Oh, yes. Beautiful. See, like right now, I could have played that and then blipped it, but it looks like since we're playing weenies, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. This will be for the next one he plays. Here, gain a life. Ooh, the Null Priest is so good here. If only I'll have to pay 3 life to have it enter tapped. We'll be able to get him back. We'll play the Null. We'll grab the Null Priest. Grab the Null Priest. Yes. Because if we can mutate boy, like, we're playing 4 copies of him, so if we can hit him with himself, that's good. And he's such a good blocker. He's a 4/4. So, that's right, old boy. You better believe it. Oh, I just drew the shade. We about to be throwing some shade at him, Yeah. We're getting in. We're getting in. Go. Go get him. Go get him. Hey, hey. Let me know what you think of the deck in the comments below. Definitely having a good time with it. This is just our first game with it. I don't know if I'll be able to play 2 games. Wow, yeah, we really need an Airbus's intervention and just some flying hate in general. We could really use some targeted removal or flying hate. Cannot block. All of them are clerics? No, that's a warrior. Oh, thank goodness. Hit that for... Can I hit it for 6? No, I can't. Okay, so this has to come in untapped. Da da da. Blah blah bloop boop. Get him. And get him. If he wants to block, he can block. Our Skyclave will come back to our hand because we can always pull some Mirsa for a land. That's right, old friend. Are you gonna take 5 damage here? You're in a life gain deck. What does it matter? We're just trying to fill his exile there. We don't play Tibble. We don't play anything like that. Draws a card. He's looking for a land, I would imagine. Comes in. Awesome. We Null Priest. Naturally. And we're going to go ahead and probably grab Mire Trident just to give us more options here. Yes, that's exactly what we're looking for. Awesome. Get in. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, Cruel Celebrant is a good card. Too bad I'm about to blip the ever-living shit out of that bitch. Get in. He's probably like, wait, what? That's the whole reason I play that card. Is for things like Cruel Celebrant. Orzhov King, what is happening here? Are you being stumped by Gulgari? Are you waiting? Do you even have a Doomscar, Orzhov King? You seem to be playing with older cards. You must have started back in the Ravnica era. It seems to me like people who started back in the Ravnica era with Arena, they don't really play Standard anymore. And I mean, Rivals of Ixalan was such a powerful set, and then War of the Spark was such a powerful set. Like, I don't understand. They're always complaining about how, like, it's too fast or it's too strong. And it's like, are you kidding me? There are planeswalkers in uncommon. Like, I don't care if you hate Tibby or not. Look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. What? How dare you? How dare you blip my Null Priest? Oh, you just gave me another Null Priest. Awesome. Dude, that bitch is so dead. Oh, wow. This is such a great hand. Bro, okay, first off, we don't need a pulse because we can Null Priest this turn. Don't grab the Null Priest. Grab the Lurker, because we have Lurker in hand. Resolve all. Lurker comes to battlefield. Okay, next. I'll get in. We really need Oppie Boy to die. You can get rid of my Mire Triton if he really cares that much, but we are kind of set up to... We're going to Boneyard Lurker our Boneyard Lurker, which means we're going to get our Null Priest back and our other Boneyard Lurker back, which means we're going to get literally anything we need back. Goodbye. He is in exile. Having the Leyline in the Void in the starting hand is just so good because you can tell, I mean, he's playing cards that get stuff back from the graveyard. Destroy target online permanent, activated ability only during your turn. Too bad it does not come in with haste. That was one of my biggest problems with this deck, with this card from the beginning, back in the day when I played, when this was in standard. I hated this card because it didn't come in with haste, and you had to play red to get it to come in with haste, I think, at that time. And that sucked to me. That was just terrible. Nope, nope, nope. We don't need to ever play this card that way in this deck. We're just gonna kill it and blow it up. Play another Mire Triton. Fill our graveyard. It's lands. All attack. Yep. Because I have a Mire Triton up to block. It's just Gulgari. Like, I don't know if how many of you were playing back when Shadows over Innistrad was a thing, but this is where Gulgari really stood out for me, because you could even play Abzan Gulgari, which was just playing human Gulgari. But you wanted to play what's his face, Bass's Lieutenant or whatever his name is. If he gets rid of the Boneyard Lurker, it does not matter because it doesn't get exiled. Oh boy. So, Pulse Immersa, grab me a Null Priest. Play the Deathless Knight, which has haste. And get in. A lot of people don't remember how to play against Gulgari, I guess. And if you started in Arena, go ahead and let me know in the comments if you think there's ever been a true Gulgari deck in Arena, because Undergrowth just has you fill your graveyard. It didn't really care about getting stuff back so much from what I remember. Now, there have been some really good ones since Eldraine came out, and especially after Ikoria, but I don't know that there's ever been a full-on just like... No, there is that card. Yeah, there is. I guess I don't see people play it because it costs like 6 mana, right? There's that one card that says like, bring a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's the ultimatum. That's right. Oh no. He destroyed all my creatures. Guess I'm gonna Null Priest for a boy. Null Priest for a boy. In turn. He should know what that means to us, is that we have another Boneyard Lurker in hand. He really needs to exile our graveyard. Plays Kaya. Gonna exile the Boneyard Lurker. Best target. Kaya dies next turn then, if I remember right. Yes, okay. Scry. Ooh, Null Priest on top. Bring that. Yep. Does not have haste. Does not matter. Kaya still dies this turn. Deathless Knight.
I quit.
Null Priest and Deathless Knight are just so good. Has hexproof from Planeswalkers. Does not matter to us. We can get a... We can't get any destruction back from our hand, right? Return target creature or land card. Yeah, we can't get an Erebos' Intervention back to our hand. But we can really hurt his feelings. We will Bone Lurker our Null Priest. Definitely. Give it Menace. We will grab... Do we have the mana to do it? We do, but we don't have the mana to cast anything. But it's okay. We'll do it anyway. Grab the other one. Mutate it again onto... I think we want to mutate it onto this so that it gets big enough not to die, right? Yeah. Because now the 2+1/+1 counters are on it. So we will grab a Null Priest. Get in. One has Menace, one is a 6/6. He gets life link off of them. No death touch though. Goodbye. Goes to exile. Come on, boy. Where's the other Kaya? You gotta drop that other Kaya. Edict's Valkyrie is not gonna really do much here, and Cosmo Elixir will not save you from what I'm about to do. That is a Nissa off the top of the deck. We play the Nissa off the top of the deck. We untap.
And my will
reigns. Thanks for watching.